Hey guys, welcome back. It's only been a couple days since I last did a video, but today has been absolutely beautiful. So I've been outside working a lot. Let me show you a few things that I have done today, and we'll talk about it a little more after I'm filming some of this. So hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, so I redid all the soil in this bed because I had to fill up all the rest of the buckets, which I'll show you in a minute. But I went ahead and planted this whole bed. So this whole bed has onions and garlic, and that's it. Lots of onions and lots of garlic are planted in here. And then I had this one other thing here. I filled that one up, and I have a pole bean in there. So I'll get a cage for it, and we'll get it growing. These have potatoes. You see they're coming up. See that? Okay, so we won't see anything from that for a while, from the onions and garlic. Okay, so this has more potatoes. As you can see, they're popping their little green heads up. And then I'm also planting some sunflowers in the corners. So we have red potatoes over here. We have the Kennebec potatoes over here, and they're popping up too. And then our turnips, as you can see, there's quite a few turnips popping their little heads out too. And then on to the next one, more sunflowers in the corners. And then we have cauliflower, and I've only got like one or two that have popped up so far. So we're waiting on that. The iceberg lettuce, as you can see, it's starting to pop up. My husband loves his iceberg lettuce. And then over here we have some cabbage. As you can see, they're popping up very well too. And then our original bed, which these are going to be cabbages. I have them there. I have them there. I have it in the corner over there, kind of like in the corner, and then right there in the middle. And then in between, as you see in these right here, that's going to be spinach. That's what's popping up there. And then on this side, I planted collard greens right there, and right here. And then in between of them, can you see that? Those are going to be carrots. So that's what's in those raised beds. So let's go up on the porch and see what else I've done up here. Okay, so we have beefsteak tomatoes, planted seeds in there. That's another beefsteak. That is going to be, I think it was beans. I didn't put a marker in there. These were green peppers that I had bought little plants, but the cats got a hold of it, so they died. They killed them, ate them. So I've planted the more green pepper by seed. And then, as you can see, my collards are doing well. This is full of little carrots. I don't know if you can see them all, yeah. And that's going to be more carrots and more carrots. I have lots of carrots. I love carrots. And then we've got all these over here. All those are planted. These containers here, those and those, I still have to plant something in. These are my starts that I've had inside. I've been pulling them out so that they can harden for planting. I got some more seeds in the mail today from my gardener. So I have some Oxheart tomatoes planted, which is a really meaty tomato, as well as some Amish paste tomatoes, another very meaty. So those are going to be making like homemade spaghetti sauce and that sort of stuff. I didn't label all of these, but I have those tomatoes. I have broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and a cabbage in the others. So, my chickens are out free ranging, and they love to get up underneath where my bird feeder is because they'll pick up what the birds drop. And I'm always having to chase them off. I don't like them digging in my flower beds. Someone had asked about our chicken coop, so let's walk out there and take a little tour. We built it ourselves, as well as at the pole barn. We go to a local sawmill to get our wood, and it's all rough sawn oak, I believe it is. I'm not sure, but it's just a rough sawn wood. But I'm fine with it. I love the way it looks. This one is the newest, this pole barn. Let's see if you can see the color of the wood. This hasn't really weathered that much yet, but the chicken coop was the same wood. And as you can see, as it ages, it grays. I do have paint, but I just haven't gotten around to painting it yet. Their chicken coop is a nasty mess from all the rain that we had. I'll show you the video of the flooding that we had. We keep their feed in the barrel here so nothing can get into it. Sliding off the thing. Let me back up so you can see the door. That is the door that my husband made. And then we have a little hole down there for the chickens to get out so that we can keep the door closed, mostly for the winter. I've pulled that down because that was covering the door to help keep everything in. It's still winterized right now. We will be taking all of this stuff down. There's just wire mesh back there, so it's like an open window. We got boards and all on it on the outside as well, plus this insulation help keep them warm in the winter. We built this. This is their roosting area, their feed, their water. They have another thing of water outside. Here are their nesting boxes. Oh, I've got a couple eggs there, and I have a chicken laying. So someone was worried with the flooding about the chickens, but as you can see, they actually have a floor. So it is raised up off the ground some. It's several inches up. We made the floor just for this reason, so that we wanted to make sure also no animals could get in the coop from underneath. So that was the extra protection that we did. And then we have the little slide latch here. It just slides open and shut like that. They like it. I like it. Everything works perfectly. She's sunbathing. So our chicks will be coming out to this little coop here. This was bought at Tractor Supply. We've had it for a couple years now, but it's seen many a better days. The weather is getting to it, so my husband's going to work on it some and get it fixed right back up so that the little chickens can get in it. We'll probably put them in another week or two. They're getting really big, so we're heading to the garage so I can show you the chicks. Nice and dark in here. So here are the chicks. Let's see if I can catch one. See how big they're getting. Not much of the baby feathers left. They've feathered out really nicely. They've grown quite a bit. So there they are. And we keep the garage door closed all the time just in case they jump out of this. We don't have anything over top to keep them in. They haven't done that yet, but they are getting big enough to do that. That's why we're going to be moving them out to the little chicken coop. And of course, Foxy. Hi. You want to do something? Can you sit? Can you sit pretty for us? Can you sit pretty? Foxy, sit pretty. You're not going to do it, are you? Okay, come on. Let's go. Alright, so as far as the gardening goes, though, I have all the raised beds are planted. All of the containers up on the porch are planted. And all of the self-wicking buckets are planted. So next is going to be the in-ground. I I got to work on that. But I got to work downstairs in the basement. That's where all of our food storage and all that sort of stuff is. And we just got some new totes, and we just came back from Sam's. Oh goodness, we only go to Sam's once every like 3 months or so. We got a bunch of stuff, which I think I showed you the other day. But yeah, I got to work down there, so maybe I'll show you. I might show you what it looks like down there, and I'll show you the mess. But once we start planning out there, I'll let you see that as well. Hey guys, welcome back. It's only been a couple days since I last did a video, but today has been absolutely beautiful. So I've been outside working a lot. Let me show you a few things that I have done today, and we'll talk about it a little more after I'm filming some of this. So hold on, we'll be right back. Hey guys, so you're with me in the truck. We just got done getting, see the trailer behind us? We just went and got, I think it's like 40 bales of old hay for $1 a bale. Mr. Wonderful, my husband went with me, and we went and got this, so can't beat it for $1 a bale. It'll be great to use on the garden. We won't use all of it. Some of it will sit there for next year, but super happy at the price and what we were able to get.